Hi, it's Tina from Ideas and Embellishment, and Coda. He was over here somewhere. I was looking at talking about how to, do you want to build a junk journal? And there's a lot of different ways. There's a lot of different ways that you can do it. And a whole lot of different ways. The simplest way is to get papers and just to get papers and get some junk and throw it together. This is Amazon packaging right here. This is one of my favorite ways to do a journal, just a junky journal. And all I did was take some Amazon packaging and I glued it to a piece, some fabric. I just glued some fabric to it. And this time, sometimes I'll take pink and shears and go around the edges. This time I just turned it over and glued it in there. Easy peasy. So once you get that, you just literally glue it on. I used some tacky glue. This time I used this tacky glue with a little bit of water. And it was a wet glue, so I had to wait for it to dry. And you can sort of see the shadow through it, but I'm not really worried about that. So, but I like the way it crinkles. So, once you do that, you don't have to do a hidden spine. You don't have to do any of that. You can get papers together. I found some of these papers from another journal that I just didn't like, and I took it apart. And so these are just different papers. These are mostly papers that I stenciled. Basically, all I did was lay down a stencil and spray with different sprays, and it made these really cool papers. Really cool papers. And this is bubble paper. And if you don't know how to do bubble paper, let me know and I can show you. It's so easy. You just take coffee and dishwashing soap, a little bit of dishwashing soap, and you blow in it, and then and then dip your paper. So I did that. There's some book page. And I think what I'm going to do too is whoops, I got too much stuff, my stuff is falling. I think I might add one of these old pages. I can just add this. A lot of people seem to like it, but it's a lot you have to be careful because these things can crack. So I think what I'm going to do with this, because it's going to crack right there, is I'm going to get some, if you have old pages like that, you can get some washi tape. I have a few pieces of washi tape. It doesn't really matter what it looks like. I think I'll just use this because it's neutral. And get some glue, maybe a little glue stick, probably is all you need. A little glue stick. Put it right in the middle. And then this. And the reason why I put a little glue stick is because washi is not really, I don't know if you guys know this, but washi's not super sticky. It's not really meant, I don't think, to stay, but so, whoopsie, little, there. Okay, and then that will keep that from tearing. So I can add this to one of them. Maybe right in here for those of you who like the vintage. And then, I don't want to do another one of those though, but then I have the super, and this would probably be way too, I don't even think. Try maybe one of these. Look how, I don't want to do that. Look at this. Look at how something got on the press. See, and that's just how I can't even think about it. This is an old advertisement. I think I'm just going to do that one like this. Add some stuff in it. And I got these from, this is a page, I'm going to leave that. Like I said, I took this apart. I'm going to go ahead and maybe chop that off. But somebody's name on there. Maybe I should have left that. I don't know. Anyway, and then this one, I'm going to do that one. I got these. There was a flea market in my city. And I got these from the flea market. This one isn't really that, doesn't seem to be cracking, so I'm going to leave it the way it is. And maybe put it in here. And go around the edges with the, well, I think I can probably, let me, $100 a week is waiting for you. Hey, like that. Or the other thing you can do is tear it. Yeah, let me get my, where's my ruler? Where's my ruler? Put the ruler, because this is so, this is kind of fragile, not too bad. Tear it a little bit. Yeah, it's like, I went to one booth and for some postcards, and the lady was charging $1 a postcard. And then I saw this one guy, he had all these magazines and stuff. And I asked him how much, and he said, oh, $5 for the magazine, for the lot of it. I'm like, okay. Okay. I'm like, okay, I'll take it. Look, $125. Look, there you go. $100 a week. Y'all, who could pass that up even? All right, where am I at? Oh, I know. I was getting ready to put this in here. So, this is just a mixture of pages, which is what some people want. It doesn't have a theme. This would be what I would consider, excuse me, y'all, a journal to play in, work in, that kind of thing. I'm cutting the light on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put some white. I'm going to go ahead and sew these right through here. So I'm going to go ahead and get my handy dandy white thread with white. I love this. Is actually my go-to for spines. And I'm going to go ahead and do that. Always like the white fabric. This one has a little bit of yellow on it, but I'm not worried about it too much. And then that way you can, if you want it to be really junky, you can fray the top, which is, I love seeing that frayed top. So put that on there. Fray some of that. See that like this. Ta-da! Look at me, I'm making a mess. I'm making a mess. I like the way that came out better, see? If I can like, oh no, but if I can, you know what, I just like it better. Is that gonna, okay, that didn't work. Let's see, I just, it's okay. I was trying to make it look like that side, but I like that side. Okay, I'm gonna put this down in here. And I already have this. And it kind of folds right there. It kind of folds right there, just because I kind of wanted it to show where a spine was. So I'm going to go ahead and use Fabri-Tac to, I just said that, I thought it would be like a big series, but honestly, I just don't, it just comes to me, it's just, I've been doing it so long, I guess just watching me do different ones, maybe, I don't know, tell me what you think. I mean, I don't know. Tell me what you guys like. Just watching me do different journals or whatever. I was looking on, I'm in this group called Junk Journal How-Tos, and I was in Junk Journal How-Tos, Learn How-Tos, or the How-Tos or whatever. And somebody said, what is your favorite artist, or which artist do you watch on YouTube? And, I looked for my name. I guess I'm not there yet. I guess not too many people know about me yet. So share, y'all, share. All right, so this is like this. So you can kind of see that, and that's what I want. So now I need to make my template, and I'm still going to make a template because I like to make a template. This is about 2, but I'm going to go ahead and do it as my template at 2, 1 and 3/4, I think. And I'm just going to use a piece of, let me see if I have any scrap, because I have so much. Somebody's like, I want to watch the boring parts. I don't know. Do you guys want to watch the boring parts? Is there a boring part? But one person said, I really like to listen to your process. Another person's like, and then I heard somebody go, I don't like the boring parts. I like this artist because she skips all the boring parts. And I'm like, I don't know which is, I guess, would that be me cutting paper? No. This isn't very long. I didn't do this right. Oh, this is actually perfect. It's perfect for this. But so my pages are going to be kind of short for this, but that's okay. I thought I did it right. It'd be like that. It'll be okay. So this is this. So I can work with this right here, because I know that my pages are exactly this long. So I'm gonna get me a pencil. I can find my pencil. Oh no, maybe that's the boring part, is me looking for stuff. I 1/2 inch on the top, 1/2 inch on the bottom. And this is 8 1/2, so 4 1/4, easy. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and do a 5-hole pamphlet stitch. So I'll do this time, because I did it on this journal before. Okay, so I got the holes. And then in between here, it's 3 1/4 is 3. This is the let's see, it's 1 1/2. It's half of 3. I'm gonna eyeball it. I'm just gonna say, is that right? 1 7/8. Is that right? Let me see. 1 7/8. Yep. 1 7/8. That was pretty lucky. That was a bit lucky, because I can't typically. All right. Now I'm gonna. I'm doing this a little backwards today. I usually do the vertical lines first, but this time I'm doing, sometimes it just doesn't matter. The template to me is the most important part of sewing in your signatures. So 1 1/4. I'm going to go ahead and do it this way. 1, and then I'm going to go 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. Okay, go down in the middle. And what I'm doing is I'm centering this, where there's just 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. Sometimes you can just do it. And then here. And where the lines intersect is where you want to punch your holes. That's where you want to punch your holes. And this is especially important if you are, if you are showing the holes, if that makes sense, which is what we're going to do. We're going to have the holes show on this side. So we want to make sure that they're nice and lined up. So, I'm going to go ahead and put this on here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to center this. Get this here. Okay, I'm gonna make sure this is right. I need a piece of tape. I'm gonna use masking tape, or if you have a clamp, you can use a clamp. Anything to hold this in place. I'm gonna want to make sure that it's approximately the same height. 3/4. No, I'm going to move this up a little bit. I want it to be close to the top. Okay, make sure it's right. Measure twice, cut once. Okay. Because if you don't, it's going to be crooked on the outside. This looks like it's off. Yes, I am being a little anal about it, but that's right. Okay, then I'm gonna take it and put my man, and then I'm gonna put up here, and then I'm gonna punch my holes. So. They don't have holes. See how straight they are? Nice. Now that I have this, I can use the same exact template. Since it's the size of my pages, I can use this template for the holes in the pages. So I'm gonna go ahead and just feeling a little bit better. I was feeling kind of yucky yesterday, but I'm feeling a little better today. I think it's because I got some sleep. I'll go ahead and make this the top, although they are the same, but you never know. And then I'm going to get my pages, and I need to get I need to get a needle, and I need to get some, I don't know if I have enough. I need to get some more wax thread, but I don't have any wax thread, so what I'm going to use is embroidery floss. Let's see, which kind do I want to use? It's going to sew on the outside, so kind of needs to match. Oh, I do have this that I bought. It's sinew, and I have white. I'll use white. White will work, because white'll work. Let's do white. Okay. And a needle. Half of you are gone now, going, we've seen this a million times. But this is what I'm going to do. Okay. So I'm going to take my needle, and I'm going to 1, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, thread the needle, like here. Okay, now get my template. Put it at the very top. Let me have it. I like to put a clip. And 5. Okay. Now with a 5-hole pamphlet stitch, you go in the middle. And a lot of people do this a lot of different ways. And then you go in the next one. And then in the next one. Back down this one. Not splitting the threads. Go back down to this one. Come on now. Okay. Then you go all the way down to the next one. This is, you can see I have holes in here from before because I'm redoing these pages because I found a junk journal I didn't like. And here. Back down in the next one again. I think I got the right hole. And then in the middle again. that. Then you want to make sure it's nice and tight. Something's wrong. I don't know what. See, it's nice and tight. I don't know what's wrong, but it feels like something's not tight. There. And then we go right over left, left over right. And I always do one more for good measure. Okay. I'm going to show you guys how to do that once, because this is something I've never had on here before. Okay. So I'm going to go some more. I have and get the next one. And top. And me in a mess. Put this over here. Okay, get these. And then whatever I did with this. Okay, so go here and go through the middle. And through the middle. And top, kind of up. You can either go up or down. Okay. And then through the very top. Come on, where is it? There it is. Very top. Top. That. And then go back in through this one. Need to tighten them up a little bit. Go all the way down to this one. See if I can find it. That. And here. My head's in the way probably. And go into the bottom. This is so confusing, right? But basically you're weaving. Where's it? Sometimes it's hard to find the holes. And then back through this one. Make sure you're coming up through the same hole. And then in the middle. That's coming up really good. And on the other side of that, I'm going to go on the other side of that. I want each of those to be on one side of that middle thing. And then you want to pull it as tight as you can. And then I seriously love this bubble paper. I'm gonna have to make some more. It's so much fun. And it's so cute. Look how cute that is. All right, one more left. It's gonna be like this. I don't know if anybody's gonna want it, but it's just, I should have probably sewed around it, but. Okay, that is the template. The template makes all the difference in the world. Look how straight that is. That is you can leave it just like that if you want to. So this cover is ready to decorate, and I don't know, I think, like I said, it's nice and soft and squishy. The one thing I do want to do on the inside is put on some end papers. So I will probably use, I think I'm going to use cardstock. Let me see if I can find, one second, find something pretty neutral. You know what? I think I'm just going to use no. I think this might be really nice. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to measure, I think what I'm going to do is I want it to be about here. I'm going to go 5.5 by 9. So I'll get my cutter, and first I'm going to do 9 because I need 2 pieces of 9. I love this. I don't even know where I got it from. It's like old. I don't even remember, but it's pretty. So hopefully somebody will like it. Somebody will love it. Whoops. I'm going to just open it, and adhere this here. Do I want to ink? I don't know. Maybe ink a little bit around here. The other thing I can do is round those corners a little bit. So it's signature fashion. Here, let's see, where's my, here, this little corner rounder, but I won't do a lot, just the small. Maybe the medium. Yeah. Medium. This will go here. How pretty. Dash pretty. And this is the other side. That's just pretty. Any of you have double-sided cardstock that you hoard? It's like it's almost become impossible to find it. And I like the Stamperia. You can get the Stamperia stuff, and it's like, you know, I hate using it because because one side's always one way, and you never know which side to use. It's like, wait a minute, it's also pretty. So definitely this will need Fabri-Tac. Definitely. So I'm going to go ahead and... Now what I'll do with this one is I will leave it. I'm going to go ahead and leave the front cover. I think sometimes I if I'm going to do just a plain old journal like this, sometimes I will make a cover and sometimes I will leave the cover, and then people will like do whatever they want on the cover. It's like their cover. Like they can make it whatever they want. So I like this thing. Really, if you use Fabri-Tac, and I've said this before, you need to use something like a credit card or something like that, because that just, what it does is it spreads the glue out. And don't do the right side. Right side. So anyway, I am, you know, I mean, I don't even know. It's because I think this is pretty much it. I have the worst time with series is because I can't think of anything, and it's like, I have a really good idea. I'll just build a junk journal from scratch. That's just kind of how you do it, you know? Just so. Digitals are the easiest, because it's like, if you get somebody that's got digitals, they've already got all the ephemera cut out for you and all of that, and just put it together if that's what you like. So now we have this, and I have all the pages. Just waiting for someone to come in and fill it up. There you go. And you can put, if you want to put the corners on there, you can put the corners on there. This is just a squishy journal. So I'm going to put this in my shop, and thanks for watching. Let me know if there's something that you would like me to show you. I know somebody said they wanted to see a paper bag journal, and this is basically it. You just take the paper bag and you cover it the same way you do with Amazon fabric, Amazon packaging, and you just cover it like that, and that's it. You know, you have it. And then what you would need to do, of course, is decorate the cover, and like mine, which is an Amazon packaging. This is the same one. I did this one with Amazon packaging. So, and basically all I did afterwards was, like, I pinked around the edges. And I put fabric on the inside of this one. But I just took a board and put it on the front. I took some ribbon and put it on the back. And I just love this fabric. But that's all I did, and put a closure on there. Same thing. I started out with the same thing, just different fabric. And, you know, you could put fabric on the inside, but this one, you know, you don't have to. It's perfectly fine. So, anyway, let me know if there's anything you guys want to see. And until next time, thanks for watching. Love you guys. See you later. Bye.